it's Chloe and we're back with another video. You guys, this is Ready to Love season 7 episode 2, and I am not gonna lie to y'all, I am actually enjoying this season so far. I like these people. I mean, I'm not gonna say they the best people ever, but they definitely giving me something to watch. They're giving me some entertainment and they're giving me something to talk about. So for that, I can appreciate this cast of Ready to Love, okay? So y'all let me know down below if y'all feeling this cast, if y'all liking this season. You know, give me all the details. Give me all the details. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video. Okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and get into it. So, as we know, all the singles are meeting up for lunch. Blue and Conveyor seem to be hitting it off, okay? Blake feels like he can win the ladies over. Mercedes told him that he got the juice. You got the juice, Blake. You got the juice. Just make sure that you got the right women sipping out of your cup. I was like, child, what kind of analogy? But okay, if that's what you want to use, then go ahead by any means, okay? We found out that Blue has a cat, and y'all know I'm a cat lady. So I was like, between the eyes and the cat, it's giving Blue for me, okay? But then he said he used to have a monkey, and I'm trying to figure out, where you get a monkey from, sir? Like, no, seriously, how do you get a monkey? Somebody let me know. But I guess we out here getting to know each other, and if that means that we need to know that you used to own monkeys, then hey, by any means necessary. Tommy comes in and he tells them that don't get too comfortable, okay? There's a lot of fish out there in the sea, and because of that, I'm bringing in 4 new people, okay? Cynthia comes in this nice green dress, okay, showing nothing but body, yada, 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 okay? Mark Anthony is a cutie, okay? Jonique, I have never heard of the name Jonique before, but hey, it's different, and I kind of like it. I think I do. And the other guy name is Febreze. I don't know. Child, if I call him Febreze, y'all just let it rock. Just let it rock. Don't be in the comments like, that's not his name, Chloe. That's not his name, because I don't need it, okay? I know that's not his name, and whenever I figure out what his name is, I'll make sure I say it right. No shade, Febreze. No shade, okay? We do find out that this week a woman is being eliminated, okay? So as we know, last week 2 people got eliminated, but now we are in rotation and the women are going first, okay? Jonique says sometimes men are intimidated by her because she has all her things together, okay? But if you are intimidated by her, then you are not the one for her. I said, okay, then sis, say what you gotta say and mean it, okay? Mark Anthony says he wouldn't consider himself a player back in the day because he ain't got nothing to lie about, and that's what players do. They lie. I said, child, they do a lot more than lie. They cheat, they deceive, they heartbreakers, and I won't let you back in my life. So I'm taking the house, the car, the kids, and the dog. I want it all. Okay, anyway, but he said he's not like he was when he was 24. He not outside, okay? He used to be outside. Y'all know how it is in them early 20s when you be outside. But he not like that no more because it's been 10 years and he's a grown-ass man all of a sudden, okay? So Curveya said that she's ready to love, but she just can't love anybody. She asked him, would he spoil her, okay? Does he spoil the woman in his life? And he said, listen, you got to prove to me that you deserve to be spoiled. And she said, so you really think that I have to prove that I'm worth being spoiled? You just can't pick up on it? And I said, Curveya Bell, what's happening? Shout out to Ellen for giving me that name. I love it. Curveya Bell, what are you talking about? Girl, hold on. Don't nobody just be out here just spoiling people for fun, okay? You got to show this person that you are worth spoiling, that you're worth them giving you the world. Don't nobody just walk up to you and give you the world. Okay, if that's the case, we all have the world. But you have to put in some work. You got to let that man know that you are worth every last bit of his time and energy. And that don't have nothing to do with your shoes, your hair, and your clothes. It's giving very superficial and shallow. I'm trying not to be judgmental, but that's what I'm getting from her, okay? He said that it's giving gold diggers. Now, I ain't saying she a gold digger, but she ain't messing with no broke, okay? Now, Zia's out here on her, I wonder why I almost got sent home to her, okay? So she lost all her confidence, y'all. And she just can't understand. I mean, I don't know why she can't understand, but she don't understand why they almost sent her home. And she's trying to find out from everybody. I mean, everybody, who put me on the bottom? Who was it, okay? Like, I just want to know who just thought I wasn't ready to love. And they was like, girl, get somebody else to do it because we not telling. They understood the assignment. We are not about to throw nobody else under the bus. But she definitely lost all her confidence from being almost eliminated. And I can understand how that can be something that affects your, your process. But baby girl, if you focus on it, you won't get sent home and you going to be sitting there.
My name is Z, and I'm from Jersey. And all I wanna know is what's next.
Wondering what's next. Okay. So Jeffrey's gotta go find her Andre because she's missing him so much, okay? And he's laying it on thick, okay? He's like, remember, when I'm with you, I'm just seeing you and nobody else, okay? I'm giving you one-on-one attention. And I was just sitting there like, Andre, what is happening with your hair? Okay, I mean, I hear him. I see him, but this is distracting. Okay, first of all, let's just dive into it because, like, we gotta address the hair in the room. It's giving this little man bun, okay, with the braid bang. What is this? A braid curl? I don't know what it is. Someone, please, is it a curl? Is it a braid? Is it both? It's bothering me, okay? Shakira said that it looked like one of them Tyler Perry mics that they be having in them plays, and I say that's exactly what it's giving, okay? It's just sitting right there, like, just push it back. I understand that the ponytail is only this big, but baby, all the edge control, all the gel that we have out here, you can slick it back. At this point, it's a choice, and I don't like that choice for you. I just don't, okay? So Cynthia comes over there, and we find out that Cynthia is 37, okay? She has 2 kids. I said, oh, to the little babies, okay? And she basically cuts in. Jeffrey's at this point is like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna have to leave because, you know, our energy is attracting. If he's for me, then he'll be for me no matter what. And then she had the nerve to be trying to be shady, talking about something. The women out here are so thirsty. I said, Jeffrey's, this is ready to love. All y'all thirsty. Every last one of y'all. Okay. So Febreze and Jeffrey's, Chad, that's not that man's name, but just go with it, okay? And Jeffrey's are talking, and we come to find out that they both got tattoos on their back in Chinese, okay? And he was like, well, hopefully you get to see my back one day. Chad, she bust out laughing, talking about something. I mean, maybe, hopefully you get to see my back one day? Like, what are you talking about, sir? What are we doing that I'm looking at your back? Please, okay? All the positions I can think of does not involve me seeing your back. I don't know, just saying. Just saying, let me think about it. Missionary, doggy style. Nope, all of them, you see my back, I don't see yours. Okay? But Jeffries is not here for her because it takes a lot to get her in the mood, okay? It gets her a lot to be in that space. You gotta literally mind F her, and he's not doing it, okay? So, Febreze, you could go ahead with all that sexual energy that you bring to the table when we supposed to be finding love. Sir, it's giving ready for lust, okay? That's what it's giving. So the men get to meet up with Cynthia and Jonique, okay? So Cynthia said that she just knew Andre and his mischievous eyes were coming for her. Meanwhile, Andre's over there like this. I said, not his sexy look. They asked her, what are some of your deal breakers? She said, I cannot stand someone who is not honest, someone who is cheating, you know, deceitful, all that good stuff. That should be a deal breaker for all of us, okay? But then they started asking her, like, so what's your type, girl? What's your type? And don't tell us everybody because everybody got a type. And she was like, nope, everybody. As I got older, I realized that it's not what's on the outside. I'm not about to let looks distract me from my Prince Charming. And I know that's right, girl. This is the type of woman that y'all need to go ahead and put over there on maps, okay? Because she understands that sometimes it's about who's on the inside. Looks and things can change over time. But the personality, okay, the genuineness of the person will last forever. But that don't mean that she ain't got a type because she do like them tall, well-groomed, and physically fit, okay? So I guess if you're, you know, tall, well-groomed, physically fit, and may not be as attractive, then she won't cross you out so quickly. So they were like, what about eyes? You want them light skin, dark skin, you know, pretty eyes, light eyes, dark eyes, like what you want? And child, when they zoomed in on blue eyes, I said, ooh, child, stop doing that. Y'all know my weakness is them eyes. And she was like, you got nice eyes. And I was like, yup, he do. He do. So then Jonique showed up and she's feeling all out of place. And I was like, yeah, it was definitely giving awkward, okay? So they was like, well, what's your type, okay? She was like, she liked them tall. She liked them dark, okay? But she don't really have a type because, you know, you can be ugly because everyone's perception of ugly is different. And she's fine with him being ugly, okay? Because then that mean that all the women not going after him. Andre said, when, you know, Jonique said that she was fine with dating an ugly man, I believed her. I don't know why that tickled me so bad, but I was just sitting here like, I believe her too. Child, I don't know what he meant by it, but it just gave off something that just tickled me in the inside, okay? Then here we go with this alpha conversation. You're gonna date an alpha man? Are you submissive courtesy of Andre, okay? So Cynthia said, of course I'll date an alpha man, okay? Of course I know how to be submissive. I only picked up on this alpha female, energy because I had to, being a single woman with children. Like, I had to learn how to do it for myself. And if you try to come in and play with me, then of course I'm not gonna let you just come in and play with me. But if you show me that you really ready and this is what you want, of course I'll be submissive. I'll let you wear your briefs because I want to feel comfortable in my panties. And I said, I know that's right. That's what men don't seem to understand. Like, you ain't got to come in and pronounce it. You don't have to come in and announce, I'm an alpha man and I want you to submit. If you come in and you show that you are a man and you gonna handle your business and you gonna do what's supposed to get done, then you ain't gotta worry about asking her if she gonna submit to you, because she will follow naturally. Naturally. I don't know how many times I gotta say it on every show and every season. But baby, do what you gotta do and the rest will follow. Okay? So then some of the men go ahead and walk the women to their car. Okay? Andre is just fixed on Cynthia. So he's gonna be sitting around waiting for her phone call. We'll see if that happens. But I do think that, they might have a little bit of chemistry. I can see it. I definitely can see it. But Andre is out here playing games. I don't think that he's really going to settle. I don't see Andre really picking someone to be with forever, okay? I see him picking someone to get to the end with, okay? So that he could become one of the ready to love, stars or whatnot. But I don't think he's really serious. Something about the way he was sitting on that bench, like, I always get the pretty woman. It didn't sit right with me. And something about him ain't right. And the man bun that he trying to have, I'm watching you. I'm watching you, okay? So Tony and Marcia with her polka dot flare pants go on a date, okay? When she comes in, she was like, I just knew you was gonna match my fly. And I was like, right, I guess. So they get straight to the point. Can we live a life together, okay? Mercy was a problem child, we found out, and Tony wants to pray over the food before they eat. I said, oh Lord, please don't give us the David energy, child, okay? Because something about that God complex, baby. It's the God complex for me. I'm just sitting here praying and hoping that he's not using religion to manipulate, okay? Because that's a thing. It's definitely a thing, okay? But, she said that she seemed to be falling for it, okay? Because she's sucked in and she really likes it there, okay? So we already know that Mercy and Tony are kind of hitting it off, all right? So Z and her loose corset and her skirt are going on a date with Blake. I don't know why she picked that outfit. It's like, Z, come on, girl. Like, you're a beautiful woman. You have a nice little body. Wear something a little bit more flattering. It wasn't my favorite. It just didn't give what it was supposed to give, baby. Like, help yourself. Help you, okay? So Blake is sitting there and he's like, asking her, who is she? He's trying to get the details. I'm just going to say that they are just not compatible. They really have awkward energy. You can tell that they just don't vibe, okay? It was nothing that she was going to say that was going to make this date better. And it was nothing that he was going to say that was going to make this date better. She felt like he was being intimidating or he was like interrogating her. And I honestly feel like she didn't feel like he was a safe space to open up. And that's just all that it came down to. It has nothing to do with his personality and her personality. They just don't go together. I think that if he was more inviting, if he was more, something about Blake, it gives arrogance, okay? And some women don't sit well with arrogance, okay? And I could understand that she probably was just like, I don't feel comfortable. So yeah, I'm going to answer your question, but it's not going to be in a way where I'm opening up to you. And that's exactly what we were sitting there watching. And it was actually kind of disturbing. It was actually kind of sad on both sides, literally on both sides, okay? So the ladies get a group date with the men. And baby, when I tell you Mark Anthony confidence is very attractive. It's very attractive. When he walked in there, I said, okay, Mark Anthony, I see you, sir. I see you, okay? They talk about the type of women that they dated. And he dated the rainbow, but he prefers a black woman. Say it again. I prefer a black woman, okay? Now, Febreze is over there, and I just can't with him and his sex talk. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a sexual person. I like sex just as much as the next person. But, baby, on my first time meeting you, I don't want to be talking about how, the French are so sexy. It's the sex for me. You got to have a high sex drive. But Sue-Ann was feeling it, okay? Because she said that at this age she is in now, she is hornier than ever. And it just must be because she's older and she knows what she's doing. She's like an international daddy, aka Febreze, okay? Now, Mercedes said that her bunny ears are intrigued. Okay, she hears international daddy speaking French, and now she's wide awoke. I said, y'all better not fall for this man. Y'all better not fall for this man out here basically telling y'all that he has this high sex drive and he's going to want it from you, her, and her down the street. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Any man that is comfortable sitting there just talking about all his sexcapades and how much sex and this, that, and the other is basically letting you know that you're good for nothing but sex. Baby, this is ready to love. What about the personality? What about her heart? I mean, we all know that we all want to have sex eventually. But if it's that important to you where you can't think about nothing else or try to get to know anyone else past that, it's a problem. It's definitely a problem. But hey, some of the women are intrigued by it, okay? The bunny ears are tingling. They're tingling, okay? The French speaking is working, okay? So you're wooing your way in to your next little sexcapade and orgy, okay? Just like Jeffrey said, his perfect date would be an orgy, but he can't even get my number. Bam, mic drop on him. Child, I was sitting here like these people are hilarious for me, hilarious to me, okay? Mercedes is, a flight attendant, and we find out that Mark Anthony is, in school to be a pilot. So it's giving they may match each other's energy, okay? He said he's feeling her the most out of everyone, okay? And Febreze just want to come back so they can have more sex talk. Child, grow up. Grow up. Now it's time for the gentleman's lounge. Now let me ask y'all if I'm right, okay? If I heard this right. Did Tommy say they was in the church? So what happened to the bar being back there? What church is this, sir? Can I come? Child, but anyway, they sit inside there. Tommy said, listen, okay, let me fill me in what's going on, who y'all feeling. Anthony is feeling Mercedes. Andre says Mercedes. Mark Anthony says Mercedes. I said, okay, Mercedes is a hot commodity out here, okay? Lyndon said Morgan. Tony said Morgan. So then Blake said Sue-Ann. Blue said Jeffries. Mario said Jeffries. Andre said Jeffries. She's a wife. So if you ready, she's the one. But Cynthia made him change his favorite color, okay? His favorite color is green now, courtesy of Cynthia in the green dress. I said, child, ooh, it's about to get messy. It's a lot of mixed connections going on, and it's literally with the same people. So we gonna have to see how this plays out, okay? Tommy asked him, okay, so what's going on? Who got the least connections? Now, everybody's saying CURVEBALL, and everybody is saying Z, okay? Now, we heard Jonique, and we heard Jeffries every now and then and again, okay? So Tommy tells them, listen, I got a curveball to throw at y'all, okay? Someone, any one of y'all choosing when it comes to the women, can get a second chance, okay? But you all have to agree on that person getting a second chance, and you can only use it once, so use it wisely. I said, well, they ain't gonna use it tonight because they want to send Z home immediately, okay? They might as well have just sent her home with Natasha because, baby, they was in there quick, fast, and hurry. I don't even know why we had to sit down and watch who they was gonna send home because I knew it was gonna be Z. I just knew it, okay? So when London goes to sit down and talk with Curveya, and, Blake goes and sit down to talk to Z, then brings up how Curveya doesn't want a roommate. And she's like, well, if you can't afford me, then just say you broke. Like, just say that then, sir. Okay, Blake is trying to have a conversation with Z, but we already know that they don't have any chemistry whatsoever, not even a normal friendship vibe, so they're not really talking about nothing. So then Lyndon tells CURVEBALL, listen, the guys still think you're ready to love, okay? I'm not gonna lie, I put you on the bottom, okay? It's not what you say, it's how you say it, sis. And sometimes you just say it wrongly, okay? You can just say, I would prefer to have a man without a roommate versus, oh no, I'm not doing that. It's the attitude for me. It's the attitude for me. Meanwhile, Blake is over there trying to talk to Z, and he's just trying to tell her, like, sis, you not ready to love and you going home today. And that's basically how it came out, because they didn't really have a conversation about much of anything, okay? I'm just gonna leave y'all with Z and her last note.
Bye on this journey.
Well, my name is Z, and I'm from Jersey, and all I want to know is what's next.